Have you ever felt like money should just come to you simply because you feel it so deeply? What we are describing is a nervous system level dichotomy between intuitive knowing and conditioned bypass. And it's incredibly common among highly sensitive or spiritually attuned individuals, especially in communities that emphasize energetic alignment over practical integration. So let's break it down so you can understand the root of this feeling, why it feels so real, and what it actually means. So why you feel like money will just come and that version feels so real is number one, because it is real. In one version of you, you are tapping into a frequency of already having. That version of you already exists in your quantum field. And because your nervous system is regulating, you're able to finally feel safe enough to sense it. That it will come feeling is not delusion. It's a truth from a future timeline that's being registered as a somatic resonance. But here's the catch. That timeline is real, but not automatic. It's available, but not guaranteed unless you merge with it through action and embodiment. Now, number two, you're healing from survival patterns, and that creates an internal pause. So most of us were conditioned to hustle, prove, chase. So when we start healing and regulating, the absence of urgency feels like stillness, but our inner child confuses stillness with stagnation. So instead of taking aligned action, we either collapse into fantasy, like it'll come, I'll just wait, or freeze in indecision. So what if I choose wrong? This creates a nervous system split. One part believes in ease, so one part was trained that work equals worth, and one part just knows that you're meant for more, but doesn't yet trust action can be safe. So number three, let's talk about spiritual bypassing, reinforced by collective beliefs. So in many spiritual spaces, there's an overemphasis on just align and receive, which, while partly true energetically, gets misinterpreted. So you are a magnet, but magnets are still governed by physics. Alignment is not replacement for action. It's what makes your action effective. This dichotomy often appears when you feel just enough to sense the truth of your abundance, but haven't yet taken consistent, regulated steps from that place of safety. So what this really is integration between your quantum self and your 3D self. If you're watching this right now, you're not wrong, you're not lazy, you're not bypassing, you're integrating. And that feeling is a download of a timeline where you don't struggle, but your body doesn't yet trust that this ease is safe and effective. So instead of overriding the feeling or labeling it as false hope, just ask, what small grounded action would this version of me take today? Let the feeling of ease be a map, not a justification to pause completely. So the summary of what's happening here is mentally, I know I'm meant for more, but I feel like I should wait. Somatically, I feel wealthy, peaceful, yet I'm not acting on it. And then on the quantum field, I'm receiving the signal of a timeline I haven't yet embodied. Spiritually, my intuition says it's coming, but my body hasn't caught up. So all of this is a beautiful tension, not a mistake. So you're learning to bridge trust with action. So what to do with this feeling? Well, anchor the vision, journal as if it's already happened. Take micro actions from embodied knowing. Just ask, what would the version of me who already received this do this week? And finally, use regulation to sustain, not to substitute. So regulating your nervous system opens the portal. Taking action walks you through it.